Fantasy Philosophers is brought to you by fantasy-info.com.
Let's take a look at our Week 5 waiver wire options. First off, we got Kevin Kolb. He was out just a couple weeks ago because Mike Vick was tearing it up and he had the concussion. But now he's back because Mike Vick's injured with his ribs. So time to get him on your team. He makes for a halfway decent option this week, but he could have a couple of weeks here if Vick is out for a little while. But the main fantasy guy we need to talk about is Ryan Terrain for the Redskins. He is the new starting running back. He's looked good, especially last week. Had the touchdown, 70 yards. Clinton Portis had a groin pull, and looks like he's going to be out for a little while. But even before that, Terrain was taking over. So he is definitely the number one guy you need to keep an eye on. Other than that, we've got Michael Bush, Darren McFadden. We were just waiting for an injury to happen. It sure did. He had a hamstring, so get Bush on your team if you can. If you had a handcuff for him, then you're rewarded for having a guy that eventually was probably going to see time on the field because McFadden and his injuries. Mike Bell, looks like LaShawn McCoy. He suffered a fractured rib in that game for the Eagles as well, so Mike Bell's probably going to get the start against the Niners next week. Kenny Britt is a receiver a couple weeks in a row now. He's had a touchdown. I'd say he's a good bye week fill-in. I wouldn't suggest that you use him as an every week starter because the Titans just aren't throwing the ball very much right now. And then as far as kickers, we got Mike Nugent. He continues to get a lot of opportunities with the Bengals. That should continue because the team continues to play in close ball games, and they are, a good team with a good offense, so they'll continue to move the football.
For more fantasy football information, go to fantasy-info.com and sign up for our free e-newsletter. Good luck in your 2010 Fantasy Football League. As an added bonus, the Fantasy Info guys will include their 5 secret tips for success in fantasy football with your free subscription.